Welcome back to the Beautiful Twin Sisters podcast.
All my beautiful twin sisters.
Beautiful twin sisters.
Hi guys, welcome back to the BTSP. It's been a minute since Amber and I have been here, just the two of us, no guest, and
No cap. I thought you were going to say no cap for some reason.
I'm not that much of a millennial. Anyways, I do have an issue saying cap too much or being like, wait, are you capping? And it's
Yeah,
like,
who
actually,
did you say that to recently?
I said it to Simchi.
Oh,
Am I
that
allowed
was
to say
awkward.
that? Because I don't know if people know that we're doing a collab, kind of.
I think it's okay.
Okay,
It'll probably
well,
get
if
some.
anyone knows Simchi, the rug girl,
She makes rugs.
she makes rugs, and like I made her one of my matchas, and she was like, "Wait, this is actually so good." And then I was like,
Are
"Oh
you
my
capping?
god, are you capping?" And then I literally immediately was like, "Holy fuck!"
Like so awkward.
Like literally, like the intonation of the way I said it was like horrific, and
And
just-
she's like such
wow.
a sweetie pie, and you're like, "Are you capping?" And it was so
And I was like-
funny
And I literally said, "I'm really sorry. Can you cut that?"
because she was filming a little video.
Yeah. So
But-
that's just me.
You guys will see that content soon. But what else were we even talking about? Yeah, it's been a while since it's been there's just the two of us. We're
What?
I'm sorry.
What did you just
Got
say?
nervous. Guys, it's nice when there's another guest because then someone else can do the talking for once. When it's back, the pressure's back on us. I'm stuttering for
Like
days.
I don't even feel like talking right now.
no,
Just
I
kidding.
do actually. We have a lot to say. We've had a crazy week.
yeah.
I'm sure you guys have probably seen on the gram. We've been meeting a lot of insane people recently, such as
Timothy Chalamet.
no, we didn't actually meet him,
didn't
but we
actually
saw
meet
him.
but we saw him from afar. However, we did meet. Do I just tell them who we freaking met? I
Yeah.
guess so. Well, most recently we met Miss Olivia Rodrigo.
Our queen.
Queen. She was so nice. We'll get into that. But just to kind of list them off, Josh O'Connor from Challengers. Wow.
That's my boyfriend.
Holy crap. Yo.
That's my boyfriend. I'm just kidding. I think Pono would approve me saying that, right? Right,
Right,
Pono?
Pono, please leave a comment down below.
Pono's mom watches the podcast. Do you approve, please, Pono's mom? I'm just kidding. I think Pono's mom watched Challengers and she liked it, so I'm gonna say that everybody gives me permission to call Josh O'Connor my boyfriend.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Okay.
Other than that, we also met Chris Evans from Hot Ones.
Chris Evans.
Sean Evans. Fuck.
Why would you ever say that? It's Sean.
Who's Chris Evans?
Isn't that like a? Who's Chris
There's another
Evans?
person named Chris Evans.
Okay, wait, I actually have to search. This
Like, what
right
if
now.
he's?
It's so
What if Chris
awkward.
Evans is weird? I literally meant Sean Evans. Sorry, Chris
Wait.
Evans just rolled off the tongue.
It's Captain America. Is that who he is?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they look so similar. Got you, Sean.
Got you, Sean. Yeah. Recently, we went to the Gothams, which are an award show for independent films. We were lucky enough to get invited by YouTube, very random as hell, and they seated us at the same table as Sean Evans from Hot Ones.
Yep.
You know that bald guy that does the chicken wing eating interviewing show.
I wish we got something spicy, so then everyone could be like, "This is so spicy," and then he's just like,
No.
he's totally fine.
I feel like I know so much about that man, and then we were just sitting right across from him at the same like very intimate table.
Yeah.
And he shook our hands. He said, "Hi, I'm Sean." And I was like, "Oh my God." Oh my God. And we shook his hand and I was so happy. He was so nice. He's exactly how you'd imagine him in real life. Just very like bubbly and like
really nice.
kind
He was
guy.
wearing a velvet
Turtleneck.
turtleneck. Period.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very
and
fancy.
I've always heard him talk about how he eats so many chicken wings that he's like afraid he's gonna get like long lasting like digestive issues from all the spice that he eats.
No.
So I was happy that throughout the award show we got served like dinner and none of it was spicy. So he got a break. Thank
Yes.
God.
Thank goodness for Sean. That was crazy actually though to have like a fancy dinner while the award show is going on.
I know. And then I think they say that happens at the Oscars too. And like all of these award shows are just like a dinner service type of thing.
I have no idea.
That's what I've heard.
But this one was a dinner. I know at the Met like gala, I think they have a dinner like after it or something.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. But it was pretty cool. And we got some delicious dinner.
Yeah. And we got to just witness every big celebrity ever in front of us. They were like on the stage, obviously talking. It started out with Angelina Jolie. The
Yep.
fuck?
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Shailene Woodley.
Yeah, Shailene Woodley, period.
My Divergent queen.
Yes. And then Jake Gyllenhaal,
Zendaya, of course.
Timothy Chalamet, Nicole Kidman. There was like a lot of people that also were really familiar looking to me, but I forgot their names.
Oh, Oscar Isaac, who's the dad from Dune.
Oh yes.
There was like
Denis Villeneuve. Oh my god, why did I just mess that up? Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah, he had
The
a whole
director.
section. He won some big awards, Zendaya won some big awards, and we just got to watch them all talking. And the crazy thing is about these award shows is that you think like the room is dead quiet while these people are accepting the awards. It's loud in there. People are just like eating their dinner, like chatting and laughing next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess their like sound system is so extreme that it sounds like Zendaya is
got
the
a good
only
mic
person
up
talking.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. I'm like, wow, Zendaya's really talking, and everyone's just like talking over her in the audience right now.
And there's waiters okay, that was the one annoying thing where I was trying to get a good like shot of people, and the whole time there's like waiters just like
Walking right
in
you.
front of the shot, which is fine. But I was like, God damn it, I'm trying to get a picture of Zendaya right now.
Yeah.
So
She was on stage a lot.
yeah, she was on stage quite a bit.
Yeah. And the funny part about that event is that there is a red carpet.
Oh yes.
We got our pictures taken on the Gotham's red carpet. And right behind us in line, like literally the person standing directly behind us was Bella Ramsey from The Last of Us. Do you know who that is? I was trying to tell you.
Gordon Ramsay's daughter.
No. Bella Ramsey is the daughter in The Last of Us, like the zombie show with Pedro Pascal. Am I correct? I've never watched the show, but it was popping for a minute, right?
Yes.
But they
of
were standing
course.
right behind us. And I was like, whoa, I know your face so well. And I just get to hear them talk. And it was pretty epic. And then in front of us was,
I think we saw Pamela Anderson
I think so as well.
like
but
walk
then
right past us.
she's kind of one of those people that actually looks very normal in real life. And like you wouldn't really recognize them.
She had on a massive gown that was like very show stopping. But maybe we were looking at different people, girl.
Okay, I was probably looking at some other blonde lady. But so yeah, we did the red carpet. Also, the actor from I Saw the TV Glow, the main like white lead actor, was the person in front of us in line, basically. And so we were kind of like sandwiched between some celebs that I very much recognized.
I should have like
I was
really
trying to tell Ashley, I was like, Ashley, do you know this person? And you were like, no.
Yeah, well, I didn't. Well, I'm not the film student here, so Amber was going off. It was really amazing, but I was just kind of there to just serve looks
Yes.
and enjoy the night. But I didn't know a lot of like
The big ones on stage.
the big ones on stage. Yeah, but I think like the more like indie film ones, I haven't seen as many of those movies, but there were some like really cool movies that they showed, and I really love that they showed trailers when we were at the award show, and like
Yeah.
there were some really cool movies that I really want to watch now. There was one called Sing Sing that they were
Yes.
talking about that sounded so cool, and it's not out yet, right?
I feel like it must be if it's in
I
the
thought they
award show.
literally said it's not out yet.
We got to double check that, but
I don't know, but basically it was about incarcerated men like doing theater within the jail. I thought they were talking all about this, about how like important it is to like have arts or to have something like creative that people can use as like an outlet, especially like in jails. And then they said that people that are part of these programs have like a re-incarceration rate of like 3% versus if not, it was like 60%. I also could be
Wow.
like messing up the stats that they said, but it was like something like that. That was pretty crazy.
dang. Okay, wait. I think I was so just like in a trance watching it that I didn't pick up any of that information. But that's kind of epic that you.
Well, it was amazing. And they had some people, like some guys that were incarcerated in the past, literally act in the movie.
Yeah.
And they were like amazing actors, and they got literally like
Every
they
award.
got every award. Like it was so crazy.
They did like a full sweep, and the whole cast was there, and it was like
They were
I think
so happy.
The whole cast was like mainly composed of like previously incarcerated men, and then one like actor guy that was like the lead,
Yeah.
like a professional actor. But it was crazy. I could not tell the difference between the professional actor and just like the incarcerated men. Like they
were
really
really
had
good.
that like, I think obviously the experience to like bring those emotions to the film. Like
Yeah.
it was actually insane. So I really want to watch that. I think we should watch that soon. I
Yeah.
feel like Dad would enjoy watching that too. That would be a good like family watch when we go
Yeah.
home for the holidays.
No, literally.
And then obviously, I think you guys saw on Instagram our most notable moment of the night was meeting Mr. Josh O'Connor. Oh my goodness. What a sweetie pie. Wow. I'm sure. Okay, we talked a lot about Challengers this year. It was my top movie of the freaking year. It's the movie with Zendaya where they play tennis and the two boys make out. You know that one? You know that one? He's one of the two boys. And it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it right now. Best soundtrack of the year as well, in my opinion. And he was my favorite character in the movie. What about you? You've seen Challengers with me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, what did you think?
I mean, probably me too. I think he's made out to be the most likable of the characters.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay, because there's lots of debate about Challengers. Like, the more times you watch it, you, like, pick a new villain every time.
Actually, out of the whole movie, like, Zendaya is actually the least
likable
character, and it's, like, one of the boys. I think both of the boys have, like, their downfalls. Mm-hmm. I don't know why Josh O'Connor seems nicer to me. Maybe because he's a brunette.
Maybe. Yeah, but it's like one of those movies where like you can't really tell who the villain is until you like watch it a couple times, because then you need to like see all the perspectives and like rewatch it again. Mm-hmm. So that's why I love the movie as well. But Josh O'Connor is my favorite overall in the movie. And when we went to the award show, going into it, I was like, oh my God, Challengers is nominated for one of the awards.
Like, the actor's got to be here.
Yeah, I was like, if there's anyone I want to see tonight, it's Josh O'Connor. Because I didn't know like who's going to pull up to this. It's an independent film award. I was like, maybe like no notable celebrities are going to pull up. But I hope that Josh O'Connor's there, because technically he is nominated for Challengers. And holy shit, he was there. And he presented Zendaya her award and like talked on stage for a minute. And then after the award show was done, we were like everyone's trying to leave. We're kind of just like walking through the room. And first we see Kieran Culkin.
Oh, yeah. Which I told Amber because one time we passed by him in Brooklyn and Amber missed it. And then she was actually distraught for weeks after.
I was so pissed because I guess just like walked right past me, but I was looking at Ashley to like talk to you. Mm-hmm. And then like you just see him like walk by with his baby in a stroller. And then I was like, oh my God.
By the way, he's on... Oh my God, what's the name?
Succession.
Succession. And he is, in fact, the brother to...
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin.
From Home Alone. So that's the vibe. And then we like walk past him and Jesse Eisenberg, who they're like...
I actually love Jesse Eisenberg.
I know, where he's from Social Network.
Funny. Like, I just look at him, I'm like, I like that guy.
They're like, those two guys are funny as hell.
Yeah.
Their interviews are so funny for their movie too, because I think they're like complete opposites, where Kieran Culkin is like the most like chill guy, like he does not give a fuck about anything, and then Jesse Eisenberg is like the most like high strung, like shaky,
like
in
real
person.
life.
Yeah,
really,
he's like that. It's not even a character. That's literally him.
That's actually hilarious.
Yep. So we walk past them, our two short kings, and thank God Pono told me later, he was like, good thing you didn't ask Kieran Culkin for a photo. And I was like, really? Why? Like, he seems so chill. He's like, no, that's like his whole thing is that like he's so chill that like he doesn't want to be like treated like a celebrity and like get his photo taken.
Oh,
he would rather you
he's
just like come up and like
chill.
talk to him or something. And I was like, okay, well, good thing I didn't either, because I cannot handle that. But so that was on our way through the room, and then Ashley was like, oh my God, there he is, Josh O'Connor. And I was like, oh my God, no, because I think of 2024, he's my number one celeb crush. Sorry, Josh Hutcherson, you've been replaced.
Well, what's your thing with Josh's? Let's be for real.
I love I love Josh's.
Josh Peck. Maybe when you're younger.
Maybe when I was a kid, yeah, definitely picked him over Drake. But
wait, what?
Drake Bell.
Oh yeah.
You thought I meant Drake?
For a second, I'm like, wait, I'm really lost right now. Drake.
No, but I think there is a thing where all Joshes are so chill and nice.
You should name your kid Josh.
Yeah, it's literally to the point where I've considered like maybe Josh is my number one child name. Except I don't really know.
But then it'd be Joshua.
It's kind of like too chill. Like the name is like too like chill and also very white. Where I'm like,
I mean, it's just like a religious name, isn't it?
What?
Isn't Joshua like very like Christian?
I think there's more Christian names than Joshua, but
wait, what?
Like there's like David.
Well, of course, but I think
Jeremiah.
Joshua is like in the Bible.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Okay, well, you better go back to church.
What? All of these Joshes are in my personal Bible. That's all I can say.
Okay.
But yeah, I love Josh's.
Every night you're like, and thank you, Josh Hutcherson.
Thank you, Josh Hutcherson. Thank you, Josh O'Connor.
Yeah.
I can't even think of other Joshes, but I know in my life, every Josh I've met has been a great person. That's all I gotta say.
Wow, love that. If you're named Josh, leave a comment right now. You have to leave a comment. Or if you know a Josh, shout out your Josh in the comments.
Everybody comment their favorite Josh down below. I'm actually curious.
Comment your favorite Josh. We'd love to know if there's more Joshes that we're forgetting.
Right? Anyway, so we see Josh O'Connor in the crowd, and Ashley's on the vibe of like, I think you like Josh O'Connor, but you're not like fangirling over him, right?
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, he was great in that movie.
Exactly. I, on the other hand, I'm like, this is my personal Jesus. This is my literally like the one person in my life that I love so dearly.
Wow.
Kind of that not parasocial actually. I like that guy. So we see him and I'm like, oh my God, no. I want to leave that man alone. No part of me has any desire to like interact with him because he's just like so like alien to me.
Okay.
But then you're like, no, he's just a regular person. Let's get a photo.
Yeah.
Because we saw him taking photos with other people.
I saw him if I didn't see him take pictures with other people, I probably would not have approached him. But I just saw him like really happily take pictures with other people. And then we're literally standing in the middle of the hallway, completely empty. Josh is not talking to any other person, just walks past us alone. And I was like, I'm going to be like, hey, excuse me, Josh, I don't even remember what I said. I probably said, Josh, love your movies. Can I please get a picture with you? And I kept it short and sweet because I know that the thing that like I think that celebrities would not like the most is someone wasting their time. I think telling them like, I love this and this and this and going on like a huge spiel is nice, but I think they're also like
trying to get out of there.
You can literally see it in their eyes where they're like, okay, like I know you want a picture. Shut the fuck
ask me for the photo. Yeah.
So I was like, can we just get a picture? And then we just took it super fast. Felt really bad because you know why? Long exposure hit this man 10-second long exposure.
You know when your phone does that when you're in like a dark setting and
it was really dark in there.
It was dark. It took 10 full seconds of us holding a smile to take one photo.
But like through my gritted teeth, I was like, oh man, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I was like, oh, that was long. And he's like,
I literally said it to him like, oh. So I think he knew like
we didn't.
It was
mean
just
to
funny,
do that.
yeah. But
he was very like,
sorry, Josh,
sweet and
so nice, so normal,
shy vibe. Kind of just like, oh yes, of course, have a good night.
Totally.
Like, that was it. And the whole time, I literally have a pit in my stomach. As soon as I saw Ashley turn to like,
well, actually, I went to take a picture with him, and Amber grabs the camera like it's just gonna be me and Josh, and I'm like, what the? Like, I literally don't even. Like, I only wanted the picture so that you could be in the picture.
I know, but the way that you did it, you were like, can we get a photo? And then you start to like, I don't know why
my phone weird or something towards you.
Yeah, I grabbed your phone assuming that you wanted me to take a picture of you and him.
I think I was actually trying to grab you to like shuffle you in and not like hand you the phone because I wanted to hold the phone just to like take the selfie.
Yeah. And then you're like, no, get in it. And I was like, oh, of course. So then we got into selfie. And what's crazy is that it was Josh O'Connor, Ashley, and then me. That was the order in the photo. And when
you should have been in the middle though. But I guess now because you weren't, you had this amazing experience.
I had this amazing experience because you would think I would want to be in the middle standing right next to him. But actually, no. The perk of being on the end was that he put his arm over Ashley and put his hand on my back. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God. And yeah, that memory will be etched in my brain till the day I die. It was just like actually like the most normal thing ever, literally just like doing this. But
oh my God,
it was magical to me.
So funny. This reminds me of like, I can't remember if this was Kelly or Luke, and I think this has happened like a couple times where like you go like this to like take a picture with someone, and then when you bring your hand down, you accidentally hit them in the butt.
I've never done that.
You've never done that? I've definitely done that to girls all the time. I'm like, who cares? It's just me. But I know like Kelly, I think, has taken pictures with like me and a viewer and been like, no, I just hit their butt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Josh O'Connor did not touch my butt, sadly. But
I'm sorry, girl.
I'm just kidding. That's funny for Kelly. I've never experienced
I don't know. It could
that.
have been Luke. I forget.
That
Sorry
sounds
to put
like
them on
a
blast, but.
Guys, comment down below if Kelly and Luke have accidentally touched your butt before.
Bro, no.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No.
That, but
what if there's hella comments?
Yeah,
and
they're like,
wait. like, wait, this seems like it's not an accident.
But can you hand me my
kidding,
hojicha as
obviously.
well?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, Ashley made us do
This one's yours.
Oh, right.
The ice like completely melted, so it kind of looks sus. But I made hojicha with pistachio milk.
I've never had pistachio milk, so let's see what this is about.
Tastes very chocolatey with the hojicha, at least.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like the pistachio. I've always thought if I had the chance to try pistachio milk that I would like it, and that was actually even better than I imagined.
Well, you should try it by yourself. Everything kind of
By
settled to the
yourself.
bottom.
Yeah, I kind of gotta mix it up a bit. Nami hojicha. Is there anything better?
Is there anything better? We're actually almost sold out.
Really?
Yeah, which is crazy.
Oh.
So like I need to do another inventory order ASAP. Also, if you guys
Hurry up.
remember,
Order it.
I know, if you guys remember a while back, I think I was like, oh, we're actually going to launch like a new flavored matcha in December.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Never mind.
You know how there's well, actually, I could talk about this for like a little second, just like a little spiel. So there's a matcha shortage currently because
Japan.
Yeah, because everyone is buying all the matchas, and mostly the matcha shortages are Whoa, I just lisped like crazy. The matcha shortages are really with like the bigger matcha corporations.
Yeah.
And I'm low-key like, whoa, they must have gone through so much matcha to have a shortage, because a lot of brands will. So, oh my God, this is so scientific. There's the leaf before it gets ground that's called tencha, and you can actually keep this refrigerated for like up to 2 years before you grind the matcha. So actually, like most brands, I would say have a reserve of
tencha?
probably a lot of tencha.
Okay.
I'm wondering right now if some of these brands went through all of their refrigerated tencha.
Yeah, because
Like that would be insane.
yeah, to have a real matcha shortage, like they must be out of everything.
Yeah. But I would say other matcha brands still have matcha. It just must be these specific brands. Like there's a couple like specific brands.
Like the big ones.
The big ones that must have gone through their stores because they've been so popular, which is crazy. Anyways, we got matcha over here in Nami, period.
Yes.
However, the thing that actually has been affecting us is not necessarily a matcha shortage. It is a tin shortage.
What the heck?
Like, what the heck? So there is an international, well, actually a national tin shortage in Japan. Sorry. So we actually have like our matcha good to go. Luckily for me, our farms and like suppliers have been great, and we, to my knowledge, don't have a shortage of it yet. But the tins are lacking nationally in Japan. So we're kind of like, oh shoot.
Yeah.
How am I going to package this stuff up? So there's been just like a delay on some of the stuff. And so I thought I was going to launch a flavored matcha potentially this month, but it's just going to be pushed to 2025. And now I'm kind of thinking, I actually found another matcha variant that I really love. That's actually like not a flavored matcha. It's just like a plain matcha. But it tastes so delicious, right, girl?
So good.
So delicious. Like the best matcha I've ever had in my entire life.
Completely different flavor profile of just pure matcha with like different flavor notes.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's really, really good. So that's going to be coming out. And I might have that one come out before the flavor, because I feel like that maybe just makes more sense. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But if you were kind of waiting for a new matcha something this month, then I'm sorry to tell you it's been delayed. But we will have our kits coming back. Wait, when?
This podcast is going live December 17th, so you're probably already...
Oh, they are already, the kits are already gone.
Yeah.
The kits are already gone.
Sorry, guys.
That's crazy. Unless there's a couple stragglers, but
Probably
all the kits are gone.
people are obsessed with the kits.
Yeah, so
Sorry, everybody
I'm
else.
really sorry.
if you
Also,
missed
any
it.
orders that are placed today or later do not come in time for Christmas.
Ooh.
So really sorry to say that, but I'll do a little PSA like
On
on
Instagram.
my Instagram. So you guys, I'm sure will have already known that. Anyways, let's get on with the celebrity chit
Yeah.
chat.
The matcha tea is over.
Matcha tea is over. Sorry if that was boring.
No, actually kind of epic. I love to hear about like the industry tea.
Bro, I love to hear about the film industry tea. That's why I'm so glad that when I go to events like that, you know some of the stuff about it. And
But
we always
really?
wish that Pono was there.
I know.
Like we literally sit there and we're like, we wish Pono was here, because he like knows
get-
all the
yeah.
directors. Like it makes it so much more interesting, because then I can be like, oh, like who's this? Like what's he known for?
Can you explain
Da, da, da.
it? And also, I feel like Pono also just like has the capacity to enjoy it more because he would
Exactly.
understand everything.
Whereas I'm just like
Because I can understand like maybe 50% of it, and then Ashley understands like
25.
20%, yeah, something. But Pono would probably get like 90% of the movie. Like he's probably watched all those movies. He was really into Anora, which was like one of the
Oh,
big
I haven't
names.
watched that, but I want to watch it really bad.
Yeah. So I was happy though. This past summer we brought him to the Trap movie premiere, the M Night Shyamalan like horror movie, and Pono ate it up. He was
I remember
so happy
after the movie, he was like, I did not like that movie. And then he texted us like 3 weeks later and he was like, wait, I love that movie. Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
It's kind of campy. Like it's all kind of like
very campy.
very interesting vibe. But then that's why people like it, is because it's so goofy. But when we first watched it, we were just like, this was not good. And
I
then
actually
Pono-
thought it was like fine. It was goofy though. I just thought it was hilarious.
I still don't
and
like it.
I love how he like used his daughter as a pop star. Like that was literally
yeah,
so funny.
the director just made a movie about like, what if my daughter was a pop star and like the lead of one of my films, and then he
and then
literally
she is just like got hella nepotized.
yeah, hella
But, like,
nepo,
it's
baby.
fine.
But
She was actually really good, and like I thought her music that she like
made was
had in the movie was actually like good music. So I was like, okay,
Sometimes-
period. And she had crazy features like Russ.
yeah,
And then they like pulled out her and Russ like on stage during the premiere, and I was like, what's going on right now?
that was nuts. Sometimes being a nepo baby is okay.
I'm just happy for her. Like she got to have her pop star moment.
Yeah,
Whatever.
If my dad was M Night Shyamalan, I would hope he'd make a movie about me too.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, back to our celeb moments. I would say our next most notable moment recently was meeting Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Because we went to her concert a couple months ago with Urban Outfitters. They invited us.
And we
That was fun.
literally were like crying.
I was tearing up, bro.
But Amber didn't want to cry in front of me, but I think both of us were like, holy crap. Like there were some songs where like the Hunger Games one where like you literally like, I'm gonna cry right now.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love that song. And the song Lacey, I was like, wow. Olivia
that's a
Rodrigo
great
is so good. But then she's collabing with Sony, and they had an event in New York City in one of the like abandoned subway stations where they transformed it into like the O train, which is Olivia Rodrigo train. And she literally did a meet and greet in one of the abandoned trains.
Yes.
And how would you describe her vibe, Ashley?
Purple and
What?
sprinkles.
Oh, well, yes. I was
And
saying like her
butterflies.
personality vibe.
Oh.
Like when we met her.
Purple sprinkles, butterflies.
Yeah.
No, she was literally so nice. And again, every time you meet a celebrity, you're like, okay, yeah, they're just like literally a normal person. So it's just like, I felt like I already like met her for some
Yeah.
reason, which is like weird and maybe like slightly parasocial, but I was like, do we know each other from somewhere? Like I literally wanted to say that, but she was like so nice and she really took her time kind of talking to everyone and be like, hi, like nice to meet you. And then take a picture and like say a little something to everyone, which I thought was really great. Like she didn't really rush through people, which
Yeah.
for me, I feel like at my like pop-up, for example, that's what I felt the worst about was like, I'm like, holy shit, like I'm rushing through people because it was just
like a
also, it was
big
more
line.
chaotic than like, obviously hers was like a very small, like select group of people that came and like took pictures
Yeah.
with her and stuff. But she was so nice to like chat with people. She literally was like, wait, I feel like we look kind of similar to like both of us. She was like, if
I
I had
know.
longer hair, and we were literally like, what?
Bro. That's
was
'cause
crazy.
I was blacking out, so I actually did not like catch that at all. But you told me after, I was like,
You didn't
"What?"
hear her say that?
I heard her say that, but then I didn't hear the longer hair part.
She's like, oh, if my hair was longer, like we literally, or what she said exactly was, wait, I feel
not
like
me.
we look really similar
yeah.
if I just had like longer hair. And I don't know if she was talking to both of us or just to you because you have like
If she was
especially
talking to
long
me,
hair.
I did not even respond. That's so awkward.
And then I told her, oh, we're both half Korean. And then if she didn't know we're sisters, probably then she's like, oh, they're sisters.
Oh, Jinx. Well, what the heck?
But she was just like super nice, wearing like a little polka dot dress, and
She was very present in the moment, which was the most shocking to me because I
yeah,
feel
because
like
I would have my eyes be glazed over.
right at
would
that point
not
I'd be like
I would literally be like, whoa.
a ghost, like just moving through the motions. But she was very like, "Hi, nice to meet you guys. Oh, I love the outfits." And like very like literally as soon as we like stepped in the room to meet her, it was like whoosh, like zen goes over you. Like I don't know how she like literally had such a strong zen energy because I feel like you could imagine it where like if a celebrity is like overly nice, maybe you're like, oh, maybe this is like a calculated move where she's
It was
like
just
trying
like
to be
she
really
was like
sweet.
the perfect
But she
level
was
of nice.
actually just like very nice, like in a genuinely nice and chill way. And she was also doing this where she was like rubbing our shoulders, being like, "Hello,
Oh, no,
girls."
literally after she was like, thanks for coming.
Yeah,
And
she
I was
did it like twice. And I
Whoa.
was like,
It was so nice of her.
yeah, I liked her vibe.
Yeah, she had a
very
great vibe.
familiar vibe.
Yeah, like why was the vibe so familiar?
That was our sister.
But maybe that's how I hope that's how people feel
with
like when they meet
us?
us. Maybe is like, oh, like I feel like I know them.
I think people have said that. Guys, just imagine if you haven't met us yet, just imagine that our vibe is so familiar, okay?
we also have that same amazing Zen
Trust
aura.
me.
Actually, when people meet me, I'm like, what? Hi, nice to meet you. And they're probably like,
No, I know.
but it's okay.
We're like actually insane vibe.
Or I'm
But-
like, huh? Like if I'm on like the street, I'm literally like, wait, what?
That's
But
funny.
it's fine.
I like
It's really
her.
funny. That's another thing, like why I felt okay to go up to Josh O'Connor was because living in New York, people do come up to us like quite a fair bit.
Yeah, we have like
Which is
1%
actually-
of the celebrity status that
Yes. Wait, why am I
some of
getting
these people
a phone
have.
call? Sorry.
hang up right now.
Literally Andrew again. Do I answer it?
He's always calling
Why
us
does he
on
call during the podcast? Like, does
Just-
he know?
just
I'm gonna
answer.
answer it. I'm gonna put him on speaker. Hello?
Hi, this is Andrew.
Hi, what's up?
Why do you pick up the phone like that?
Wait, what do you mean?
Hello?
Hello? That's how I always pick up the phone.
The freak?
Okay, why are you calling?
I don't know.
Oh.
What doing?
We're on the podcast, bro.
God fucking damn it.
Why do you always call when we're on the podcast?
'Cause it's right when I'm getting out of class.
Oh. It must be like Thursdays when he's getting out of class that he calls us, and then we're always recording a podcast.
Yeah, because I just finished my last week of class.
Did you see us? Oh, congrats, Andrew. Did you see us meet Olivia Rodrigo?
You met her?
Oh wait,
We
I
haven't
never
posted it
yet.
We have to post it like
Oh,
right
I'll
after
send you a
this.
picture, bro.
Andrew, who's your favorite celebrity?
In the world.
LeBron James.
Okay, thanks.
Not LeBron James. Like he's never. This is the first time I've ever even heard Andrew say LeBron James.
Can we guess? And do you even like celebrities?
No.
Do you even like me and Amber?
No.
What? Okay, well, sorry, bro. We'll call you back in like 20 minutes if that's okay.
Okay, that's all.
Okay,
Bye,
love you. Bye.
guys. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See
Love
you,
you.
bro.
Bye. That's actually crazy how that happens like clockwork.
I know.
Anyways,
It's always at
um,
like this section of the podcast too. We're like 30
Yeah.
minutes in or something. Well, anyways.
what
were
was I
we
even
saying?
talking about? We're talking about
Oh,
Olivia
why you were
Rodrigo.
okay going with Josh O'Connor.
I was okay going for Josh O'Connor because I always feel like I'm okay when people come up to me. Obviously, it's very different than everyone has a different
Boundary
experience and different
level.
boundary level. But since I saw him take pictures with other people, I was like, oh, he must be okay to take pictures with other people. I'm just gonna
Yeah. I feel like
politely ask him.
it's kind of about the context clues. Like if he
Yes.
had his head down and he was moving and already like if he wasn't already taking photos with other people, we would have never bothered him.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of had that vibe where he was like happy to take a picture. So we're like, yes. And it is very strange. Like you can really idolize these celebrities because you see them on TV all the time. But when you are in the same room as them, you're like, wow, they really are just a person. And it is crazy to witness them as like a physical being and like to see like there's just a couple feet between you and then like Kieran Culkin is just right there. I'm like, whoa, okay. So it is kind of an insane moment to like
Yeah.
realize that everyone is just a normal person.
It makes me think like I don't know. I would love to like just be on a movie set and like see people do it because I'm like, what's even like
The vibe.
like what even is there like going on there or how does their job work? Like I just want to like know. And I think it's so crazy to be an actor and just be like and like
I
just
know.
like act like that's crazy.
What the heck?
It's
Yeah.
literally so crazy.
It was fun at film school to witness that in like a different way because we obviously made our own like films and like had our own sets that we worked on, which is like so now I can maybe imagine a bit of what the
Theirs would be
regular
like.
Hollywood movie sets are like because I had no idea going into it because even though I like obviously went to film school, I didn't know anything about film or Hollywood going into it. So I learned everything at college. Like that was my first time ever learning any of that. And it's kind of weird. Everything just works on like a really tight schedule, which is interesting. Like one of the most like pressing things happening is like staying on schedule and also having to reshoot the same scene so many times from different angles. It's like, damn, those actors
Yeah.
really got to pull it out over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the main thing I took away. That's kind of the vibe.
Props to actors because I hate the vibe of reshooting a shot from different angles over and over and over again.
And they have to stay in it.
And they have to stay in character. Like I always bring this up, but like one time I had to do this for one of Kelly's things where I literally had to act like I had a script and everything. It was like for Friends in New York City, and I literally wanted to die. Like I'm
Yeah.
being so for real. Like they'd be like, "Wait, like
One more
you need to
time.
say the same line, like looking at this camera, like different angle over and over and over again." And also because I am not an actor and I feel incredibly awkward and like cringed out about myself about acting. I think it just was like so painful
Yeah,
on
you just have to
me.
be shameless. So that's why it was also kind of crazy seeing Kieran Culkin and Josh O'Connor because I'm like, I've seen them act. Like,
Yeah,
I've seen
like,
them
they
do
don't give a
crazy shit.
fuck.
Like, I've seen this dude make out with Zendaya. I've seen Kieran Culkin literally, oh my God, in Succession, he does really weird stuff. I was about to say something really bad.
What does he do? Could you whisper to me?
Beautiful twin sisters.
I'm like, wow, now I'm just standing next
Yeah.
to this guy. Yes. Anyways, it is nuts. And obviously that's not like Kieran
like
Culkin
peanuts,
was-
nuts, peanuts.
And obviously that's not like them. Like Kieran Culkin as a person is very different from the character that he plays on the show, to some degree, I would hope. But yeah, it is weird to see like the vessel of those characters just like standing in front of you. But I think overall, what we got to know is that every person, even celebrities, they're just regular people to some degree. They just want to go home and get into a cozy bed at night. They just want to be respected and have personal space.
Exactly.
So as long as everybody's just chill, because there's some times where I see like paparazzi and like fans lining up outside people's hotels and stuff. I'm like, damn, like leave them alone. Like, do you really think they want to be ambushed when they walk out of their hotel room to see like a swarm of people? They're like, please take my photo. Oh my God, you're such an asshole for not stopping. Like, there's that one video of Chapel Roan walking onto her tour bus. Have you seen that?
No.
And there's like a couple people outside the tour bus trying to take her photos and like, Chapel, take a photo, please, please. And she just walks straight on her bus because she's like just trying to get on her bus. And then they're like,
Beautiful twin sister.
oh my God, she's such we're your real fans and you won't take a photo. It's like, bro, you're not her real fan if you're gonna cuss at her so much for just like trying to get from one place to another. What the hell?
Yeah, I think in most contexts, I would never actually approach a celebrity because I know for
It's
me
just, like, not
to
worth
for me to
it.
ask for a photo to them, it like I don't know. I don't think it necessarily makes too much of a difference to either of our lives. All it does is like take time out of their life and kind of take them out of their present moment. So sometimes I'm like, let me just not actually say anything to them.
Like who? Kieran Culkin?
No,
I'm just kidding.
I think we go to a lot of events and sometimes there's a lot of famous people there, just like random famous people or like people
such
you've seen before, like Justin Bieber.
No, you didn't.
Like Obama.
You've never seen these people.
Like
Who's the biggest
Hailey
celebrity
Bieber.
we ever seen?
I think even like there's influencers or just like there's like actors that I kind of know and I could go up to them and be like, well, I can't get a picture with you. And I'm like, actually not. Like, I'm gonna let them live their life.
Yeah. But
That's why I still kind of feel bad for Josh O'Connor. So
No,
I
I do
did not
kind
even
of.
need to like take a picture with him like
But-
that. But in the context of like it's an award show, pictures are already being taken. He's not really getting asked for many pictures there because everyone there just like knows him. Or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're the only people there that are like
Kind of
fans. You know what I
fans?
mean?
Yeah.
So-
we did feel kind of bad. I don't think anything we did came off badly, but we were always just kind of like,
I'm like fuck. Because sometimes like even for us, I know like it does. You know, it takes you out of the moment a little bit if you get.
I don't always.
approach.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It depends. It's only like if you get like bombarded like over and over and over again.
Yeah, I did kind of have a pit in my stomach while we were taking the picture with Josh O'Connor, just because I love that man. I felt bad asking him to do anything for us, but I think I just love him, and I'm really happy we have a photo with him. So hopefully he can understand that. And I think he
Yeah.
does, because he was so nice in the moment.
Yeah.
But,
and even for us, like we want people that know us to have a fun picture of us and be like, wow, that was like a great experience.
Yeah.
We got to bump into them. Like I've watched them for so long.
yeah, if you guys
So-
ever see us, we're always down to take a pic.
Yes.
It's very, because we're not, I think people could be like, oh my God, like, they're
As long as
so-
you go about it with like respect and kindness
I feel like we
and
usually get that. though,
understand
so-
like people's time and people's, I don't know. You know what I mean? Just like be respectful.
I think we
and then it's
get
fine.
good people coming
We
up
always
all
get good
the
people
time.
because all of our audience is super nice. But I have seen other people, like I've seen videos, I feel like, of people having a weird experiences.
Oh my God. Wow. I will say one thing I regret about meeting Josh O'Connor is that I think because you asked for the photo and I kind of like literally clammed up so badly, I didn't say a word. I think he probably assumed you were the bigger fan, which is fine because it does not really matter in the grand scheme of things. But I had the moment to pull out a crazy deep cut that would have earned me some big points. I could have said, I just watched La Chimera and I loved it. And that's his like indie movie of the year where I think it was filmed in Italy and it's about like
For
he's the main
this year,
character.
came out this year or
Yeah.
Oh,
it came
wow.
out like around the same time as Challengers, I think.
Oh, okay.
But when he talks about Challengers versus La Chimera, I think he resonates a lot more with La Chimera because it's a very like indie nature, like beautiful.
What does La
film.
Chimera mean?
I don't actually know.
So you watched that whole movie and you don't even know what that means?
I actually didn't even finish the movie. I'm sorry, guys. I watched it on the plane because it was like one of those like free to watch on the plane movies, which was a really bad choice because that is not a good plane movie. It's like way too quiet and like
it's not-
ambiance-y
yeah.
to like understand it. So I do need to rewatch it again in like a normal setting. But when he talks about Challengers versus La Chimera in interviews, I think Challengers was very like kind of out of his comfort zone because it's very like sexual, very like kind of in your face, and he is more of like a chill guy. Like he has a garden. I know so many things about this guy because I watched his GQ 10 Things I Can't Live Without video. He loves to read. He loves to have a garden. And
But what if
so-
he's just lying?
I don't think he
What
is.
if he's just capping about that as
No.
men do?
No, he's not a normal man. He's Josh O'Connor.
Okay.
Anyway, so I had the opportunity to be like, oh my God, I love La Chimera. And he would have been like, oh my God, that means so much to me because I loved that movie and I loved working on it. And instead I literally just like looked at the floor and like felt sick the whole time that we interacted with him. So that's my one. sad
Surprisingly,
moment.
I felt totally fine and felt like no difference in emotion.
I know. That's because you did not have to overthink it like I
I
did.
guess, yeah.
But it's okay. It was actually totally normal, and I'm happy that we.
I
met
asked him
at
for
all.
you because
Yeah.
I knew how much it would mean to you, girl.
And thank you for that, girl, because I was so fearful.
yes, no worries.
I felt sick in that moment.
it's okay. This is how we've grown up. Like when we're at the public pool and you're too afraid to go buy a popsicle for yourself, so I have to buy it.
And how?
So that
And
is just how it works.
Thank you, girl, for being my my shield.
Of course.
You do all the hard stuff for me.
Of course, I got you. That's what older sisters are for.
Nux.
Nux.
Wow. And hand heart.
Hand heart.
We love each other.
We love each other.
It's beautiful. And a tiny egg yo heart. Is there anything else to say this week? I feel like that's kind of our most notable moments.
Did you meet anyone else that was famous in your lifetime?
No.
Oh, our friend Kyle played basketball with Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. That's so annoying. It's Allison. We had our friend Allison on the podcast recently. Is her boyfriend Kyle
Played
played
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler? Fuck.
I know, because I was like, why am I feeling I'm missing like a
Something
famous
big
person
happened.
that we met?
It was that.
So
And
we
they
didn't
took
really
a
meet him,
group
but-
picture of like the whole like basketball squad with Adam Sandler in the middle. And Kyle famously does not smile in photos,
Like ever.
but he was cheesing in that
It
photo.
made us laugh so
It
hard.
was so crazy. And I was pissed when I saw it because I love Adam Sandler.
And you're so mad that you weren't there.
Yeah, and then I sent it to Pono, and he was also pissed. It's funny how instead of being happy for Kyle, we're like,
Well,
I'm so
obviously you
fucking
guys are
pissed.
still happy for Kyle.
I know.
But
Of course.
it was just really funny though.
I would love
Classic
to see
Adam
that
Sandler
man.
moment.
Gorgeous.
Yep.
So a beautiful thing. He really is a man of the people. He just plays basketball
It is
all
crazy
over
to
New York
like
City.
play with like
Yeah,
they
'cause then you're,
to
like, in
play
his, like,
with Adam
space.
Sandler. Like they're defending Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's random.
Yeah, what is even going on in Adam Sandler's mind where he like feels safe to just like go out in public and like do those
Well,
things?
it
Because
also was at like a private gym that's like pretty expensive monthly, but
he does play basketball on like the streets of New York City.
oh,
all the
I did
time,
hear that
in the
too.
West Village.
Yeah,
Go look.
honestly,
for him there.
I think like people are just chill. It's like, you know what, whatever.
I think it's literally just because it's Adam Sandler. If
yeah,
it was
it's
anyone
like,
else,
it's just Adam Sandler. So everyone's like,
hell yeah. No one else has that aura that he has, where you just you're like, yeah, I'll play basketball with you and not mess with you at all, even though you're the biggest celeb of all time.
He's funny for that.
I like that vibe. Well, I think we could get into our favorites of the week.
Okay, you go first, girl.
No,
You want me to go first?
Yeah. Oh, Ashley.
What?
Spotify Wrapped came out. I don't know why I said that's a bad thing. Spotify Wrapped came out. Let's look at our top songs of the year, and that could be our favorite.
Oh, my top artist was Starfucker.
Oh. What was your top song?
My top song was really embarrassing. I don't want to say it
What is it? Was it
because
Chaperone
it
or
doesn't
something?
reflect me out.
Was it Espresso
No,
by
it
Sabrina
was
Carpenter?
fucking Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish.
Oh.
It's a great song. It's fine.
It's
and I
kinda
think in the
silly.
moment, but I think though, like, I don't even think that was like ever like my favorite song. I think I just like had it in a playlist and it must have like
kept
repeatedly
playing?
played.
Maybe the Spotify algorithm like pushed it because sometimes I'll have that where one song in a playlist will just
Yeah.
play on repeat, and I'm like, that's like I'm not.
And I
trying
definitely
to
listened to it a bunch, but I don't think I like purposely went out of my way to listen to it a bunch. I think there's some Sabrina Carpenter songs. Like I remember listening to Please 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 like 1,000,000 times.
And that wasn't your number one,
or like Espresso I listened a million times, I felt like, but somehow the Billie Eilish song was number one. I was like, I don't even remember listening to this song like that. Also, I didn't listen to how many minutes did you listen to?
like 16,000. I've not been listening to music.
Okay,
a
mine
lot.
was like 9,000.
Whoa. In high school, mine was like 50,000.
Yeah, I remember yours like being hella.
Yeah, some people have like 100,000. I'm like, what?
Well, maybe they have like jobs where they're like
Just playing it.
doing stuff like in the background, you know?
I don't know.
I would listen to a lot of music if I wasn't like editing audio. Do you know what I mean?
Right. I feel like when you're editing a video, like we're always editing our YouTube videos, you can't have music in the background because you're just like
like the bane of, like whenever I get to like edit a thumbnail and listen to music, I'm like so happy.
yeah, because you don't
But-
need to hear the video.
But this year was kind of like my year of like listening to like pop artists more for the first
for
time.
everyone,
I like
yeah.
never really listened to like many pop artists, but I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna listen to like Sabrina Carpenter or like
Yes, it was a good year for pop music.
yeah, it was a good year for pop
Like
music.
best year I've ever lived through.
Oh,
Ever.
But recently, one of my favorite artists within like the last quarter of the year is the Marias.
Oh,
I love the
really?
Marias. Yeah.
All my friends love the Marias. I've never listened to them.
I actually love them. Lucky our
Dang.
friend Nick put me on.
Nick loves
Not to- not-
margaritas.
yeah, Nick loves margaritas and Nick loves the Marias.
Whoa.
Because I was like trying to post to Instagram and he was like, "Can I please
Pick a song for
the
you?
song and the caption?" And of course what did he make the
Curated.
caption? It was like something like something swagalicious, like something really embarrassing, and then he did No One Noticed by the Marias, and it's actually like really funny. And that I literally had never listened to the Marias before, but then I started listening to them. I was like, wait, I actually love this song, and then I started listening to them more. But I can't say that publicly to Nick, or else he will think I'm glazing him.
Yeah, Nick, you're not
So
being glazed
you're
right now.
not being
Trust.
glazed.
What is your favorite about yourself?
My favorite about myself is nothing.
No, come on.
I got an Aura ring recently, and I've been getting my 8 hours of sleep every night.
Oh,
So
are you
that's
wearing
my favorite thing. I'm actually not. I freaking put on the charger and forgot to wear it this morning. I actually only have been wearing it for 1 day so far,
Oh,
but I'm so excited to keep wearing it.
there you go.
Yes.
That's your favorite thing about yourself is your aura ring.
No, is that I've been making
Getting
sure I'm
sleep.
getting my good sleep, and it's
okay.
been reflected on the Aura ring.
Oh, that's very satisfying.
It was very like I wake up in the morning, 8 hours, check, check, and then I can see my heart rate. It's very interesting. Sometimes I think my heart rate is extremely high because I have anxious feelings.
Oh,
But for the most part, it's actually like on the lower side. Kelly has a really low heart rate because he's like very fit. So his heart rate was like 48. And I'm like, what the literal F?
I
Like a
wish I
normal
knew
heart,
like
like
that.
normal heart rate is like 60-ish.
mine's probably like 120 then.
No, that's like if you're exercising, it's like 100 something. I think mine was like 55 to like 75. Like that was like my, I don't know. I don't freaking know. And then when I sleep, it would be like 50. But Kelly put on the ring during his normal hours and it was like 48. And I was like, what the F?
Weird.
Anyways,
my favorites of the week are also from my Spotify Wrapped. Guys, this podcast is going up a week and a half late. I'm sorry because we're posting the Sod episode this week, so I feel bad. Everything
our
we're saying
last
is a
episode
little.
was Sod.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was like one of our best episodes.
Did you guys eat that
ever.
up?
Did
We
you
love
eat that up?
Sod.
You ate that up like some cake?
You ate up like a slice of cake, just like Sod. But I feel bad because now everything we're saying is kind of out of date. Like,
Wait, also, if you
Spotify-
guys don't know Sod, basically he's a TikToker. He reviews cakes for a living.
they already saw his episode.
He-
They know him.
But if they don't, then this is your PSA to go watch our last episode with
Period.
Sod, the finance bro and cake bro.
Exactly. But yeah, when we're filming this, Spotify Wrapped just came out, so that's what I'm really looking at. But my top song of the year was Rub a Dub by 311. I actually love that song.
No,
that's a different one.
I know, but that's their most famous song is Amber.
By 311, yes. I love that. It's my namesake.
How does Rub-a-Dub go?
You just have to listen and find out, but it's really good. And then my second top song of the year was Candy by HOT, which is a K-pop group from the 90s.
Oh, I know
It's
that song.
So good.
That's a fire song.
I would recommend listening to both of those. And then my favorite thing about myself is that I've been cooking more home cooked meals because recently I realized when I go out to eat, for some reason I never want to like finish the food. And I think it's just because I'm like, I didn't make it. Like I subconsciously like don't trust it, which is very weird.
But then so you're gonna eat part of it and then be like, what difference is it gonna make from not eating all of it?
You're actually very right about that. I don't know. But I realize when I home cook my meals, I eat it more like satisfyingly. What?
I don't know what you're on about.
Okay,
right
this makes
now.
no sense. I think I just enjoy eating home cooked meals more than non-home cooked meals. That's what I've realized, and now
Like
I've been.
as you continue to eat a non-home cooked meal, you get sussed out by it, and then you don't
I'm
feel like
just like-
finishing it.
I just don't enjoy it, and I think that's why I don't finish it.
So
Because
you're telling me that you do not enjoy all your favorite restaurants in your city?
come on, do not play with me right now. I just think on like a normal day-to-day food basis, I'm not eating at all my favorite restaurants. I'm eating at like wherever is open nearby, and I don't know. I am much more satisfied when I eat a home cooked meal.
Okay.
Mic drop, period. That's pretty much it for this week. It was an amazing vibe. Hope you guys are getting so excited for the holidays coming up. It was so epic catching up with you guys. We're excited to see you guys next week. Thank you so much, and we love you.
Bye.
Beautiful twin sisters, out.
Beautiful twin sisters.
Beautiful twin